Hello, everybody. Deadly Foes here, and so we did have our live stream earlier of the RVTH unit, and we ended off with kind of stuck in a situation where we weren't able to get the system to boot up, and I played around with it, shortly after I got something to eat, and it comes to find out that not all the pins did in fact solder down. I was able to squeeze down on the board and then get the system to boot up. And I tried to get things to connect again, and then that socket melted, and then I tried to solder on another one at lower temps, and it just would never sit with all the pins actually contacting the board. So I believe that pretty much what has happened there is that the board has flexed a little bit. I would have to bake the board to be able to get that flex back out of it and get it back to straight again. And then try to flow on my very last NAND clip now. But not going to go ahead and do that. And so I figured I might as well go ahead and start working on dumping the data from these boards here, our Starlight, hardware boards here. I mean hard drive boards, and so we've got these two NOR chips, or one NOR chip on each board, and that controls what this FPGA does. I guess it's called a bit stream. This is not my area of expertise, but I do at least have the stuff to be able to dump the data now. I got the adapter for this a day early, so I guess why don't we go ahead and try dumping this data. So we'll start off with taking off the hard drive off of this board here. Yeah, those TSOP clips are really actually starting to become kind of expensive. They were cheap a while ago, but uh, yeah, they've gotten expensive over the years. Okay, and I don't think we really need to go ahead and put this on my preheater there because it's already like 200 degrees in my office right now. So but we'll go move those stickers off to the side. Yeah, I might as well get that the gray box out of the way. That's Flash Cat, what we're going to be using to dump it. And I've got to get my hot air station available because that's still set up for me doing the reflow uh, with the NAND clip there. I've got crap everywhere right now. Put that on. Okay, I'll go and put a little bit of flux on this. I should undo this fan for now. Boy, it was a heck of a lot more entertaining when I had Gerbilsoft to talk to. I hope he decides to join back in. So we don't really know what kind of data we might find on this. We might find stuff that's, completely useless to us. Because apparently it's very difficult to reverse engineer the bit stream and figure out what this does. But one side up. But since we can't take a look at the hardware or the controller select PCB to figure out what data that's giving back to the Starlight board, um, we have to try to do things in other ways. Hopefully someday I do get my hands on one. Get that over there. Get my wick out. On some more of this flux. Now I do have to check which orientation this will need to go in on the socket, but I think it is the way that I anticipate. Okay, get that flux up. Um, I will have to get this with our princess toothbrush. That should be good enough. Okay, now I just gotta find where I put the flash cap. Here we go. And I'll also need to find my USB cable for it as well. But, so I believe with what I've seen for the the pinout of this and what it's supposed to match to for the pinout of that, I should be able to dump it or just drop it in this orientation. But I also thought that with the NAND chip, and comes to find out, I was wrong. So I did have a USB cable for this right around here. Don't plug this in. And of course, right away, it's going to want to try to connect up to the virtual machine that we have running in the background still. So I'll have to connect to host instead. And now we'll start up the FlashCat software. Okay. Flash memory detected, but not in the... Okay, see now, that's blinking and it probably shouldn't be. Okay. Hmm. Okay, we will try it this way because it did get a little bit warm. Not warm enough to destroy a chip or anything, but see if it acts better this way. I also need to make sure I put it in the right mode, which I did. Um, okay, so flash memory detected but not found in library. And I did ask the guy if this was supported, and he said it was. So I guess we're gonna have to go and send this to him to add to the list of supported devices as well. Um, well, doesn't that kind of frickin' stink? Yeah. Hmm. I don't know if there's a different mode or something that I can put it in that it might do better with. I kind of doubt it. Let's see what it says about SPI nor flash. Yeah, flash memory not detected in that mode. Yeah. Okay, so well, I guess that kind of puts a halt to this right now. Shit. Well, I at least have the right adapter now. I just gotta bug the guy to add support for this as well. Um, okay, well then in that case, uh, I guess this really we can't do anything more with this at the very moment. Um, boy, what a bummer of a situation here. Uh, let me think about this for a second because I might be able to still pull something off one way or another. Um, but hey, that's what you get with these live streams and me just picking stuff up and trying to run it right away and everything. You never know what's going to happen. Um, hmm. I don't know. What else? What else can I do now? Um, boy. Anybody have any suggestions of what we should to do here? Hmm. Yeah, well, that kind of puts a halt to this. Um, I'm gonna go. I'll check for the latest software. He just updated it on the 16th of July. Um, and he is supposed to be adding support for the NAND chips for the Wii. It does support the Samsung chips already, but it doesn't support the Hynix chips. And no, the latest update is July 16th. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go and contact him and say, hey, can you put this on your list of chips that you'll support? And hopefully he does, and then maybe we can do more with this. But at this very moment, I don't know of any ways of doing adding the support in this software. So uh, nothing really I can do with that. Um, yeah. So I like I said, I guess in that case, I'm sorry that this was kind of just a little bit of a waste of a live stream and you guys' time. Um, but I guess it's all right anyways because it is my wife's birthday and I should really be going and spending some time with her instead of uh, playing around with computers and Wii's and stuff all day. But so I hope you guys have a good evening. We are going to pick this back up more tomorrow, and I believe that Gerbilsoft is going to be jumping in again too, and we're going to be doing some more stuff with the RVT Wii here and playing around with swapping the ODM board over to the you know, standard retail Wii board and just seeing what we can, make it happen with that. Um, I would like to go ahead and dump the little NAND chip that's on here now, but I will have to check for compatibility to see whether that is actually a NAND chip or a NOR chip because I don't want to bugger that up and make a mistake. But okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm glad you guys came again, and I will see you tomorrow evening. Good night, guys.